What's up, ladies and gentlemen? How you doing today? I hope that your day is going fine. If not, I hope tomorrow gets better. Thank you all for tuning in to the videos. I truly appreciate it. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, I ask that you go ahead and do so and make sure to toggle the notification bell to stay current with all of the videos that we're posting. So today I want to do something different. I want to come on and I want to respond to a comment that was left on one of the videos. I believe it was the video when flashing the badge goes wrong. It was a story about a police chief in Tampa, Florida, who basically bribed the officer to not get a ticket. So in the comment section, we had some back and forth going on with different people, but it was one comment that stood out to me, and I kind of want to explain what me and you was talking about in the comment section. And you responded first in the comment section by saying, yes, it's called affirmative action and diversity hiring, getting something you didn't earn or you don't earn. So I think what sparked this comment was we was talking about how people get certain jobs, and I call it the good old boy system. And you said, be honest with yourself and tell me who's the system in favor for now. I said, it favors the good old boys. Trust me, I experience it every time I go for a job interview. Affirmative action definitely don't work in my favor. And you said, well, good. It sounds like the places you went, you actually have to be qualified for instead of being leapfrogged over for more qualified people. I could not disagree with you more. I was not saying that they give jobs based on qualifications. I am not saying that at all. At all, I'm not saying that. And I'm not saying that people go by affirmative action. Now, if anybody know anything about affirmative action, I believe it came around in the 90s. And it was basically a system put in place that would include everybody in the workforce. Not all white, not all black. You had to have a diversified team. And so when that happened, they would hire people based off their color just to say, oh, we met our quota. And with that being done, a lot of unqualified people got jobs that they really wasn't qualified for. They really just got the job because to meet a quota for diversity. And I think that's what you were saying, Jigs, in your post, your comment about how she got that job. I don't agree with that. I think what happened is she may have had the qualifications for it, but I also believe that she knew somebody. Let me tell you, you all heard this before. It's not what you know, it's who you know. That could not be a more true statement because I done seen it. I continue to see it. I see it all of the time. No matter how qualified you are, it ain't what you know, it's who you know. I done heard the conversations take place. So that's what I mean by the good old boy system. You could be the best person at your craft, but they will look over you because they want to bring somebody else in. I done seen it. I done been there. I could tell you a story. I remember when I was still taking college courses, I was in the same program as some people. Now, I'm going to tell you, I'm not taking nothing away from these people's skills. Some of them had great skills, and some of them was okay. But one individual had got a position working at a job, right? So they had been there for a while. And while they were there, they was good friends with the other peoples in the class. And so when that person got on, guess what they did? They put in a word for the next person. So the next person got on, and they were all working at this one place. So during this time, some time had passed, and I remember a conversation about someone was looking for a job. And they was like, why don't you come where we are? Just go ahead and apply. We'll tell so-and-so about you, and they'll bring you right in. No questions asked. They still work there. Let me tell you something. I went for an interview there. Did I get hired? No. How many people look like me? Not many, if any. Matter of fact, I don't think there's none. The last time I looked, there's nobody black in that position. So they don't care nothing about diversity. They care about who you know. and the good old boy system. And I'm gonna tell you, I just went on another interview, and I could be tripping, I could be pulling the race card, but I'm telling you, it was a Zoom interview. As soon as I cut that camera on and that lady saw me, I knew I was not getting that job. I knew it. The interview was quick and it was over. I knew that I wouldn't. I felt it. Like it was just something I was good. And as soon as that camera came on and I saw that girl, I just felt, I was like, I ain't getting no call back from this job. Say what you want, but ain't no diversity or affirmative action taking place. It's people who know what they know and know who they know and know who they want. So I don't agree with your comment there. You know, it ain't no beef. I'm just saying I don't agree with it. You know, I've heard stories and I've witnessed some things. So one department of the place I work at, it was a lady at this in a position. She had been in that position for some years. She was good in that position, got her master's degree. She doing her thing, right? And she wanted a raise. She asked for a raise, did not get the raise, right? So she went and applied for a job at another department, whole separate from where she is now, making the amount of money she asked for, right? She got that job. When she left that position and they posted her old job, they posted the starting amount for what she asked for. That ain't the kicker. The person that got that position was friends with the supervisor of that department. It was his wife's friend that they hired for that position. Good old boy system. Good old boy system. That ain't the only story. I can think of another department where this department, you retire from here, and these people work here for years. And how this one was set up, it was the one guy, the director, was about to retire. This guy was done. He was finished, and he put in his time. Trust me. So the person under him, directly under him, it was his time to retire too. So you had two people about to retire. Now, well, let me back up because it was a guy that has been working in this position who would have elevated or what would we call it? Promoted to the position of the other guy that was going to retire. Not the head, but the guy under the head. The guy who'd been working there was going to take his position. Needless to say, they replaced the director. The director came in, and when it was time to hire for the person under him, they did interviews. Everybody thinking that this one guy's going to get it. Mind you, the director came from a whole nother facility. Whole nother facility. But when he got in, guess what he did? He hired the people from his facility. He brought them over there with him. So no, it ain't about diversity. It ain't about affirmative action. It's about the good old boy system and who you know. Trust me on that. So if anybody watching this video and you think that you're getting looked over because you're not good enough, don't let them people break you down and take your ego and take your oomph about you, because it ain't you, it's them playing the system. They're going to skip over quality people all the time to bring in their friends. So Jigs, I had to go ahead and comment on that post to let you know where I was coming from and what I was saying, because I wasn't agreeing with you. I was actually disagreeing with you, but that's just how it is. Y'all let me know what you think. Drop it in the comment section. Until the next time, peace.